Every single day, thousands of people are blackmailed online, but LGBTQ+ individuals face a particularly cruel version of this growing crime. According to expert studies, sextortion cases have exploded globally in recent years, with young men and the LGBTQ+ community among the most targeted. These scams don't just steal money, they exploit fear, identity, and privacy. Today, we're exploring why the LGBTQ+ community faces such a high risk of sextortion, how these scams work, and what steps you can take to protect yourself or someone you care about. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Our channel is packed with helpful videos on cybersecurity and online safety, so you can stay one step ahead of scammers. How sextortion is spreading worldwide. The FBI reports thousands of new sextortion cases each month, with millions of dollars lost, and countless more unreported due to shame or fear. Many of these scams originate overseas, run by organized criminal networks who target vulnerable users on popular apps like Grindr. Why sextortion scammers are targeting the LGBTQ+ community more than ever. Experts and law enforcement have found that LGBTQ+ individuals are disproportionately at risk. We looked at the research and compiled a few reasons why this community may face a greater risk. Many cases go unreported. Victims in the LGBTQ+ community often stay silent out of fear, not just of exposure, but of being judged, discriminated against, or even criminalized in certain regions. This underreporting makes it harder to identify, track, and fight against these crimes. Greater reliance on dating apps. Studies show LGBTQ+ adults use online dating apps at a higher rate than heterosexual adults. This creates more opportunities for scammers to pose as romantic interests or potential hookups. Some victims aren't out. For many, sexual orientation or gender identity is private. Sextortionists weaponize this, threatening to out victims to families, employers, or communities, a fear that keeps many from seeking help. Sex-positive platforms like Grindr make scams harder to detect. Apps that promote openness about sexuality and consent can also blur the line between genuine and fraudulent connections. Sextortionists use this to hide behind normal-looking, flirty behavior before striking. Anti-LGBTQ+ sentiment makes victims easier to manipulate. In a world where hate and discrimination is rampant, the fear of exposure becomes a powerful weapon. Sextortionists know this, and that's exactly why they target the LGBTQ+ community with their scams. 5 ways to protect yourself from sextortion before it happens. Sextortion is everywhere online, but there are ways to stay safe. Take note of the following tactics that can help you avoid falling victim to sextortion. Be skeptical of anyone pushing for sexual content early on. Real people don't rush intimacy or insist on video calls right away. Avoid sharing personal or explicit material online. Once something is shared, assume it can be saved, copied, or recorded. Verify profiles. Check for inconsistencies in photos, usernames, and tone. If it feels too perfect, it probably is. Tighten privacy settings on social media and apps. Limit who can see your information, photos, and contact details. Move slowly in relationships. Recipients may push to progress the relationship quickly. However, this can make it difficult to spot red flags. Instead, slow things down and see what you notice about the user's behavior. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, end the conversation and report the account immediately. If you're being blackmailed online, follow these steps immediately. If you've been targeted, it's completely normal to feel panicked, ashamed, or even frozen in fear. But you're not alone, and you can take control. What matters most right now is staying calm and acting quickly, one step at a time. Don't pay the blackmailer. Paying rarely ends the extortion. It usually leads to more demands. Once money is sent, the criminal knows you're scared, and that fear becomes their leverage. Even if they promise to delete the content, most continue harassing victims more frequently. Preserve all evidence. Save every message, username, link, and payment request connected to blackmail. Screenshots, email headers, and timestamps can help investigators trace the criminal's location or identity. It might feel painful to revisit the messages, but think of it as gathering the ammunition you need to fight back. Keep all files in a secure folder or external drive, separate from your main device. Don't block them yet. As tempting as it is to make them disappear, blocking can cause retaliation or push them to release content out of spite. Before doing anything, take time to collect proof of every threat and demand. This evidence can be crucial later for law enforcement or digital forensics experts. Once cybercrime experts tell you it's okay, then you can block them. Report to law enforcement. Sextortion is a serious crime, and reporting it is your right. File a report with your local police and the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. The more evidence and details you provide, the better chance authorities have at identifying the perpetrator or linking them to larger operations. Reporting also helps protect future victims who might be targeted by the same scammer. Confide in someone you trust. Sextortion can leave you feeling ashamed, isolated, or terrified of judgment, but staying silent only makes the situation heavier to carry. Tell a trusted friend, family member, or counselor what's happening, so you don't have to face it alone. Emotional support helps you think clearly and avoid impulsive decisions that might worsen the situation. Remember, being targeted by a criminal doesn't define your worth or your character. How cybersecurity experts can help you fight back against sextortion. At Blackmail.HelpLine, our experts have helped thousands of sextortion victims regain their safety and peace of mind. We use cutting-edge forensic tools to trace criminals through digital footprints, uncovering their location or identity in some cases. Our team also specializes in detecting and removing non-consensual content from the internet, protecting your privacy and restoring control over your digital reputation. With strict legal and ethical standards, we act quickly, discreetly, and always in the best interest of the victim. If you're being sextorted, contact us at 888-634-1535 or visit Blackmail.HelpLine.com for a free consultation. You're not alone in the fight against sextortion. Sextortion is rising, and the LGBTQ+ community is a growing target because of social stigma and digital exposure. But you are not powerless. Help is available. Professionals are fighting against sextortion, and they can help guide you, protect your data, and support you through recovery. Stay cautious, protect your privacy, and remember, you're never alone.
Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmail.HelpLine.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.